And take 3. What are you shopping for?
Flowers and herbs.
Flowers and herbs.
Flowers.
Yes.
I like petunias.
What'd you say you like?
Petunias.
Where do you want to put them?
I'm going to put them in my favorite.
Guess since you're going so fast, you already decided on some colors?
Yes. I'm going to get this beautiful purple color and this amazing
Hey everybody, welcome back to Heirloom Permaculture. Today I am tackling my herb spiral. It is a bit of a mess. I've neglected it. I haven't taken care of it like I should, but we have been so rainy that anytime we've had outside, we've spent in the main garden. Today we're going to focus on the herb spiral, cleaning it up. I'll show you what it looks like now and then show you what it looks like later once I'm done with all this work. So at the moment, as you can see, it's more like a mint garden. The mint's taken over, the grass is taken over. There's still plenty in there. There's some rosemary, there's some chives. I'm gonna get those cleaned up so they have a little better success. And then I got a few new plants today that I'm gonna add to it. So we're gonna get this all cleaned up. Most of that mint, I'm gonna probably dry and for teas, harvest as much as I can, dry it, and then I'm gonna get it under control. It is a big mess at the moment. I have it looking a lot better. Anyway, as you can see, the mint is big. The rosemary is hiding in here. You just can't even see it because we have so much mint, and I need to get it uncovered so that it can get some sunlight and grow. It's down in there. It was. I hope it still is because I didn't get any rosemary to replace it. Yeah, it's down there. It's just not growing well because it's so buried and so under cover of the mint, but we're gonna get that out. Chives are still doing really good. It's just way too much grass, way too much weeds. It all needs to be cleaned up so that everything can really grow like it needs to. So if you want to hang with me, you will see that this is going to get a lot better. And we'll get it going real quick here. Show you some of what I got done. I'm not anywhere near finished yet, but I've definitely made some progress. I'm gonna talk to you a second about an herb spiral, like why an herb spiral? Why would you have one? Now that you can kind of see it again. So I'm just cleaning out everything that was dead. We're cutting this mint way down and way back. It was taking up way too much space. Mint, easy, I'm sure most of you know, gets out of control. If you're not careful, it can just take over. It's really easy to take care of though. So, you know, just kind of keep on it. And like I said, we've neglected the herb spiral a bit because we've had so much rain that when we did have days that weren't raining, we just had to figure out what our main priorities were at that time, and this just kept losing out. So anyway, an herb spiral, the point of that is to plant quite a bit in a small area, and you can have several microclimates going on at the same time. Up here in the top, some of this mint's actually about to go away, but up at the highest level, you're gonna have your plants that prefer drier soils, and because as you water at the top, it's gonna work its way down and around. So everything up top, gravity's gonna help you out on that, and it's gonna dry out a little bit faster. As you get down around to the north side where it's lowest, it's gonna stay your wettest and your coolest. You can take advantage of this east side over here. With the east side, you're gonna get the morning sun, but then those plants are gonna get shaded in the afternoon as the sun goes up and overhead, It'll give some shade to this side. So you'll put some tender plants over there that need a little sun but just can't handle the heat as much. Coming over the other way, up top, like I said, you're gonna want your drier plants. You're also gonna want your plants that just love the full sun. They like sun, they like dry. It's gonna work to your advantage to do that. You come around here, get the west side, so it's gonna get beat with the heat in the evenings, all afternoon and evenings, you know, from about time noon comes around. This whole side is really getting the sun and the heat the most. So you're gonna take, you know, just take advantage of all those different situations. You can plant several things in one area. That way you just can get a bigger variety in a really small space. So, you know, that's one of the benefits of herb spirals, I guess. You can plant a whole bunch of stuff in a small area. There are other ways to do herbs, of course. You can have an herb garden, herb whatever, but if you have a small space, that's a great way to do it. For me, honestly, truly, I just really like them. I wanted it. This is very convenient. It's right by our back door, which is right by our kitchen. So if I'm gonna cook something, I can just run out here, grab the herbs that I need, and they are very convenient right here for me. So I'm gonna keep working on this today. I'm gonna show you guys the progress when I get done. I got a few new plants to replace some of the old stuff. And we'll show you what's going on here. All right, guys, I've got a bunch of the work done. There's still a little bit to do. I've got to do some weed eating around, just sweeping and really cleaning it up. But I've got the weeds out of the spiral itself, got the mint under control a lot more. And so I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like. You can actually see the spiral now. I'm going to show you what I'm planting. And I was wrong. I don't have any rosemary left. So that means I got to go buy more plants. All right, so here's the spiral. You can see by the shape of the rocks. Right here is the top area. It's where the spiral starts. It goes around towards the mint, down and around. The top was where the rosemary was, and that's where I'll put some more as soon as I get some. The top area is where it's going to stay drained the most. Gravity's going to kind of work to your advantage. You're going to water up there. It's going to work its way down and around. So you want to put your plants that can handle being drier up there and that can handle lots of sun, because they are right in the middle. They're going to get morning sun, afternoon, evening, all of it. Over here on the east side, where these plants are, they like sun to part shade. So I'm putting them over here so that they'll get the morning sun. But then as the afternoon heat really starts going, they're gonna be shaded by any of the plants that are over on this side. And as you go around, like we talked about, the south side over here, and then this west side that's gonna get the evening and the afternoon sun, these are the plants that like full sun. They like to be warm, they like it hot, so they can handle that. So growing right here, we already had some peppermint and it's still there. Still need to finish cleaning that just a little bit more. We've got some sage, and this one is so pretty. It's a tricolor. So it's got the purple stem and then the variegated leaves, and it's really pretty. I'm excited to have that one in the ground. Got some lemon balm over here. My chives that have been there for years, they're doing great. I'm gonna plant some stevia. I already have the spearmint. It's what took over everything. It's obviously doing well. It can handle it. Got some oregano here. And some really pretty purple basil. So I'm excited about that one too. It smells great. And then I'm also going to show you my favorite garden tool. This is it. It's a Rogue. If you can see it good. I use this for everything. Since we do so much of the deep mulch gardening with the wood chips, this gets down in there. It's perfect for dirt, perfect for wood chips. It's just absolutely my favorite garden tool. I use it for planting, for weeding, all kinds of stuff. So like we talked about, herb spiral. Why would you want it? It's good really for small spaces. It's good to have lots of microclimates. You can grow several different things in one small area. So my friends that have, you know, small yards and want to grow stuff, but they don't have the acreage to put herbs everywhere, it's just a wonderful opportunity, a different alternative to gardening, to growing your herbs. Like I said, mine's right off the kitchen. It's one reason I love it. I love it here. And really, I just wanted it. I think they're pretty. It was my Mother's Day gift 3 or 4 years ago, and I was just really excited about it. It's something I wanted. well, I have a little more cleanup to do. I'm gonna finish cleaning this up, get those plants in the ground, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.